Don't mistake me just because I'm wearing gauntlets that my opinion is always now invalidated because I wear gauntlets. That's like saying if I wear fingerless gloves, automatically my opinion is also invalid, which is completely horseshit. I've been doing something with the project that I'm doing, and I'm trying to use a certain type of design for a character. But anyways, when we get past that point, I'll explain that later. So, here's to where we begin. This is a little bit kind of hard for me to do because right now I really don't know exactly how I'm going to pronounce this. I want to be well, I'm really going to be sincere and genuine about this. I mean, I'm not really going to, how would you start with this? So, there's a page that a lot of people and myself have been responding to, which is called the page called A Gothic Plus-Size Liberal Feminist. Well, a certain status that she made. There are certain statuses that she's making over and over with other things that's concerning what not to tell your children. You could see it on the page, and if you don't believe me, I'll link it down below. But before you do, I just ask that you just be completely sincere and just at least approach it in a nice way. But the problem with that is that even if you are being nice to that point, you get blocked. That is the problem I have. Now, in a way, I can kind of see where she's coming from. The admin of this sort of page, that Official GATG has told me about, that she's blocking people, even if you are being nice to her. If you're just trying to be sincere. So, unfortunately, she blocked me. I only got to say 2 things, and I was practically being nice to, in all honesty here. I told her, you just need to calm down. It's that sort of stuff that you're kind of dragging on that's kind of causing it. And, because I didn't respond like any of the others. I mean, this is where I'm saying that I can get in a way where she's coming from. But in the sense that there's other people who have their own points as well that they wanted to tell you, just like myself. Now, luckily enough, I was able to save my stuff before she deleted it. Now, normally I would be kind of irritated and a little bit annoyed to that fact because I'm saying this with very sincere generosity because I have a friendly hospitality, believe me, trust me. I don't like pissing people off. But what I'm saying is that, well, number one, that I think you are mistaking what I'm saying to you because I'm giving you constructive criticism as opposed to telling you what to do with your life. I'm not here at all to tell you what to do with your life. Whatever you do is your business, not mine. But when you post things like this, you start stuff. And then people start to go on and on and on about it, and that's the part where you're going to end up feeling guilty about it. And I don't mean any offense to you, but this is Onision standards. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going right back to this again. Because she's only allowing positive things to go on there. Now, I get it. But the thing about what I'm looking at is, let me read it off right here. Dear people who keep coming onto this page to call me fat. Now, let's not put generalization in this part because, like I said, there's other people, including myself, who didn't go and kind of push this subject later on. Keep in mind. The words plus-sized are in the fucking title of the page. Quoting, by the way. Do you really think I am unaware of my size? Who gives a flying fuck if I'm fat? I honestly don't give a flying fuck. I'm just saying. I have 2 best boyfriends ever. Okay. Friends who love me, fans who adore me. Well, that's good for you. And I did all that while still having a belly. So fuck your beauty standards. I don't need them to be loved. And quite frankly, I don't need... Now, a lot of people had taken notice upon this and they decided to give their 2 cents upon it. Now, people kept getting blocked left and right. People were getting irritated. Now, I decided to come on because there was a lot of escalation that was happening within this. Now, luckily for me, like I said, I have the comments saved. Technically my 2 cents, so let me go dig for this real quick and you'll find out. Okay, so, and I could have phrased this just a tad bit better, but I will say this right here. I said to her, really think you should calm down. When you keep feeding into stupid stuff or spouting this stuff, it's no wonder why people say this. I'm not calling you anything, but at all seriousness, blocking people for having an opinion is not the best way to go. Because there are certain people on here who are just trying to be sincere and genuine about what they say. Now, like I said, I know where this person is coming from to an extent, because people can be cruel and mean and sometimes be an asshole. That's how people are. But there's certain people who are just trying to be honest and upfront with you. There's nothing wrong with encouraging positive motivation for something like... I mean, there's a conversation that went on with my friend Rander in Shades, who said there's nothing really wrong with, you know, encouraging positivity for weight loss or something like that. And I'm not saying you have to be ashamed of what you weigh or whatnot. I mean, that's fine. If you want to be that way, that is, like I said, that's all on you. I'm all for it. But like I said, you know, some people just like to encourage positivity for that way, so some people don't feel completely offended. But however, though, not to get off subject, some people are still easily offended when it comes to that. Now, point being, this is where it kind of got a little awkward, if I can find it. So, like I said, I say it that way, and she says, or you could get the fuck off my page and stop telling me how to live my life. Now, let's clarify something on that real quick. What I just said to you was constructive criticism. I'm in no way telling you, I'm in no way making fun of you, I am in no way telling you what to do. I'm merely advising. I'm merely just telling you my own opinion about what is going on. But of course, I even said to this person, I think it's on here, I'm not exactly sure, but what I did say to her is that I'm merely just being nice. Because I am a nice guy. I like being rational. I like being a good, sincere guy. Now, there are times where I've had feuds with others and I started cursing my mouth off, and that's all honesty. But right here is just where I wanted to be honest. And, you know, I didn't want to be mean. I didn't want to be that way, but, of course, I'm blocked. Now, to this person, a Gothic plus-size liberal feminist, if you're ever watching this, I know some people are going to say, well, it's a lost cause to make this response to you. Right now, like I said, I'm just trying to be sincere and genuine and just trying to figure out what's going on. You know, I understand. I only gave you my own sincere opinion. And I don't know how you... Don't take this to offense, but here's something else that I really need to also say. I really don't think you know how to take people's opinions and constructive criticisms. Granted, people can be assholes. But I really think that you should know the difference between assholes and people who are just trying to tell you what they think. In the very nice way. Don't go blocking people because they just want to tell you what they think is going on and what might be the best solution for it. What I told you is something sort of a solution, but it's not telling you what to do. It's just something that I advise. Now, I'm not trying to be repetitive here, but I'm just trying to tell you this is not the way to do it. Because not only that, you're going to have more people questioning you. But this is something else that I also need to point out. When a friend of mine, who happens to also be another admin of the page, decided to speak, from what I'm hearing correctly, if I'm mistaken, please correct me. Spiztris, I can safely say his username, was technically a part of the page, and he decided to speak his mind out. In my own opinion, like I said, don't take it to offense, he did the right thing. What I think you kind of did wrong in this part is that you just banished him. Because he spoke his mind, he spoke his opinion, and I think that's bullshit. Can't we just be rational, just a human being? Nothing to do with weight, gender, any type of prerequisite here. I mean, can we all just speak like human beings? Can we just at least... you know, be rational, be civil about this sort of thing? That's merely all I'm asking. You don't have to. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to tell you to do anything. What I just told you was something that I just advised. It's something that what I just think. Now, I wouldn't be pissed, but when you start pushing the lines and the boundaries and starting to make people feel bad because they speak their own opinion, you're really creating a bad name for yourself. If you kind of see where I'm going with this now. So, to this user, the admin of a Gothic, let me just read this one more time. I don't want to get things mixed up here. So the name goes by a Gothic plus-sized liberal feminist. If you're just watching this, please let you know that I'm speaking to you as a human being. Nothing to do with sexism, nothing to do with misogyny, whatever those sort of things. Okay, I don't believe in, misogyny or sexism and all that sort of thing. I don't believe in shaming people because of their weight, their sexuality, their lifestyle, what they listen to or what they eat. It doesn't matter. See, people are people. There are assholes and there are genuine, sincere people, like myself, as a genuine, sincere person. And all I'm asking is that we just have a little bit of a rational talk. That's all. So, I am Jastin Winnebo, Thrash Metal Guru. I will be signing off, but before I do, I just wanted to make one announcement real quick. Like I said with the gauntlets, I'm working on a original superhero project as opposed to the DC and Marvel stuff. I finally come up with my own sort of thing like that, so I'm not trying to get off the subject because I really got to sign off. But I will tell you more about this later on. Not exactly going to be today, tomorrow, but later on in the project. I was just in the middle of experimentation. There's my Mandalorian sewing patch, and just to end it off, right here is the back of it, which has the Zelda stuff. And so, anyways, Thrash Metal Guru here, signing off. You guys have a wonderful day.